The Pixel 7 is a great phone, but it won't be the latest and greatest from Google for much longer. Rumors suggest the Pixel 8 series will arrive sometime this fall, though no official date has been announced just yet. While there was a lot to like about the Pixel 7, it wasn't perfect. Overheating issues, weaker battery life, and slow charging speeds were some of its most prominent pitfalls. Will the Pixel 8 series finally address these issues? Well, in this video, we'll cover everything about the upcoming Google Pixel 8 lineup. The Pixel 8 series will initially launch with two models, the standard Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro. While the Pixel 8 is possible, its future isn't certain, and it wouldn't launch at least until mid-2024 anyhow. This time around, the Pixel 8 is rumored to be getting a bit smaller, while the Pixel 8 Pro will get a few new tricks of its own. Each of these models is also expected to have a few different storage configurations available. Moving on to colors, Leica has revealed a few juicy details to the world. As per the leaks, the Pixel 8 would launch with Jade, Licorice, Haze, and Peony. In contrast, the Pixel Pro 8 would keep the first two colors, but would swap the latter two for Porcelain and Sky. We in fact got our first look at the Sky colorway through a leaked promo video. Honestly, I prefer more uniform color options between phone models, but that's just me. For now, it looks like the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro share half their colors, but may have a few unique surprises for each. Google totally revamped the way Pixels look with the Pixel 6 series. With the Pixel 7 series, the company only refined that design. Early renders of the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro suggest there won't be many changes this year either. As you can see, there are some subtle changes to the Pro. The display is flat, a first for the Pro-level phones from Google. The rear camera module has a slightly new design with all three cameras encased in one glass pill, unlike the pill plus circle design of the Pixel 7 Pro. There also appears to be an additional sensor under the camera flash. We'll get into that in more detail later, but the short of it is the Pro now has a thermometer built in. There's also the same 6.7-inch screen size, though it's possible the panel itself has a few surprises left. While some of you might have hoped for bigger design changes, we honestly like the current design language and are glad to see Google keeping some consistency after playing around with a few different aesthetics over the years. The Pixel 8 display will see the most changes, dropping to 6.17 from its previous 6.32 inches display. The resolution and brightness will remain the same at 2400 by 1080 and 1400 nits, respectively. In addition to shrinking a little, the new display also bumps up from a 90Hz refresh rate to a 120Hz variable refresh rate that can drop as low as 10 Hz. The Pixel 8 Pro display remains the exact same size at 6.7 inches as last year's Pro. There's no peak refresh rate change this time, but reportedly the Pro will have an improved variable refresh rate that can drop as low as 5 Hz. The resolution is slightly different too. There's also a 100 nit increase in peak brightness, bringing the Pro to 1600 nits. Google has stuck with similar camera systems for 2 generations now, with the only real hardware change being the Pixel 7 Pro switching to a 5x 48 megapixels telephoto camera instead of a 4x shooter. The 50 megapixels Isocell GN2 has remained the main camera of choice for Google. This could change in 2023 as our own exclusive Pixel 8 camera leak shows. The biggest news is the jump from the Isocell GN2 primary camera used on the Pixel 6 and 7 families to the newer Isocell GN2. This will provide a host of new capabilities, including 35% more light processing, the possibility of 8K at 30x video capture, and staggered HDR. While both the standard and Pro models will see the GN2, that's the only upgrade the standard-size Pixel 8 is expected to receive. Meanwhile, the Pro gets a new ultrawide camera as well. This time, the Pixel 8 will move on from its dated 12 megapixels Sony IMX787 over to a much more usable 64 megapixels Sony IMX787, the same sensor as the primary camera found on the Google Pixel 7a. The telephoto should stay the same, and the thermometer feature discussed previously is also another upgrade. Finally, the Pixel 8 Pro will also get an improved time-of-flight sensor. The device has a new 8x8 time-of-flight VL53L8 sensor, a significant upgrade over the L1 we've seen in previous Pixels. This should greatly improve autofocus. We've already spoken about the display and camera, but have yet to discuss what is under the surface. Let's start with the processor, as we recently revealed a ton of Tensor G3 details in collaboration with tipster Camilo Wojciechowska. WinFuture was the first to report that the Pixel 8 series will receive the next-generation Tensor processor, codenamed Zuma. This was corroborated by our own leaked Google Pixel roadmap. Like the Tensor chips before it, it's rumored that the Pixel 8's Tensor chip could be based on Samsung's Exynos SoC, specifically the Exynos 2300, which was skipped over for the Galaxy S23 series. Furthermore, the new chipset will have ARM Mali G715 graphics. There's no definitive word on the shader core count here, but it's believed we could be looking at 10 cores and ray tracing support, making it immortalis graphics. Other notable details gleaned by Wojciechowska include MT support for a more secure chipset, an improved TPQ AV1 encoding for the first time in a smartphone, and an improved GXP digital signal processor. Unfortunately, it looks like we shouldn't expect a modem change here. That's all we know about the processor, though we're certainly hoping the chipset improvements lead to a cooler experience. We've had problems with overheating on past Pixel models as noted in our Pixel 7 review. Moving beyond the processor, the Pixel 8 series have a few other hardware features that will apply to both models. It could support DisplayPort through the USB-C connector. This could theoretically offer access to a native Android desktop mode. We've seen this mode before but never received a formal release. We also have learned that Wi-Fi 7 will be featured on both phones, but only the Pixel 8 Pro will have ultra-wide band support. As for the rest of the specs, you'll find that the Pixel 8a Pro have a few important hardware differences, so let's break them down a bit further. Rumors suggest the Pixel 8 will have 8 gigs of RAM, just like its predecessor. As for storage, our previous leaks with Camilla suggest the same sizes as before. That means you can expect either 128 gigs or 256 gigs of storage. Based on a source inside Google, the base model will offer 4485, up from the Pixel 7's 4270 mAh battery. The battery isn't the only upgrade. Charging speeds are finally getting a small boost as well. You can expect a boost of 4 watts on the Pixel 8, bringing wired charging up to 24 watts. Wireless charging will remain at 20 watts. While it's nice to see charging speeds increase, there are plenty of phones out there with 45 watts and higher speeds for wired charging. This makes Google feel a little behind the times. However, ultra-wideband will remain exclusive to the Pro model, with the Pixel 8 Pro getting an upgraded module. This should allow for more precise distance measurements. Tipster Yajish Brar claims the Pixel 8 Pro could get an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which would be an upgrade over all previous Pixels. Ultrasonic sensors in Galaxy S devices are considered superior to light-based versions that appear in most other phones. Brar wasn't specific on if this new fingerprint sensor would also make its way to the Pixel 8. We assume no, as that would further emphasize the superiority of the Pro over the vanilla model. In May, a leaked tutorial video revealed that the mystery sensor under the flash could be an IR thermometer. Based on the video, in order to use the sensor, you'll need to bring the phone close to your forehead, then move it slowly to your temple. The phone provides sounds and vibrations to assist with the process. Reportedly, the sensor can also be used to measure the temperature of objects as well. Recently, a leaked promo video also teased an audio magic eraser feature that removes unwanted audio from a video clip, likely with the help of AI. It's believed this feature would appear in both models. Of course, the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro will look to be plenty powerful, especially with the major upgrades heading to the Tensor G3. Newer chips like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 are going to remain much more powerful, but in day-to-day use, the Pixel will still shine. Even with price increases, it will also likely remain notably cheaper than many other flagships on the market. So, what are your expectations from upcoming Pixel 8 lineup? Share your valuable thought below in the comment section, and for more Pixel updates, you can check out our channel. See you in the next one. Peace out.